like an athlete. And
First fighting out of the blue corner. He's coached by Ryan Robertson out of martial arts in a fight centre by way of Perth, Western Australia. He officially weighed in at 73.4 kilograms with a fight record of 3 fights for 2 wins. Ladies and gentlemen, DJ the Drop Bear Bowron. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, trained out of South Sydney Combat Sports by way of Perth, Western Australia. He weighed in at 73.1 kilograms, and tonight is his debut. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Bevan Chia. Round one.
For me, Jake, this fight is going to be about distance management. Can Bevan keep the distance? Can DJ close the distance?
So DJ's closed that distance already, nice. But you see Bevan's ability to keep his feet.
Yeah, and some nice, nasty.
This is where Bevan loves to work. Look at that.
Knees. Some lovely knees from Bevan. Looking for the trip, looking for Uchimata to fail.
He's so strong with his hips. This is from that Sander background I was telling you about. He's so strong with his hips. He loves to throw those knees.
Yeah, he's looking pretty comfortable in there. And the referee stops in. I believe he's holding the cage.
Bevan was holding the cage. They're going to separate them here.
Yeah. And we're back on the way.
This favours Bevan, I believe. There's that kick. These are those kicks I'm telling you about. DJ's got good range. He's already got a little bit of swelling under that left eye.
Nice takedown. I think he slipped there.
Yeah, I think he did slip, and DJ's capitalised.
Yeah, that's nice.
Strong underhook and crossface.
You take what you can get when you get it. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Now, what Bevan needs to do, Bevan needs to underhook here. He's really not got any sort of control at the moment. He doesn't have an overhook or an underhook, but he needs to underhook or look at least for that overhook. Push his back up against the cage and start getting up. Yeah. DJ's starting to feed with some decent ground and pound. Can he capitalise? And he does capitalise. He starts to feed more punches. Bevan needs to put his back on the cage or take that underhook, overhook and look to stand. DJ with the head wrap now. Yeah, can he advance his position?
He's really landing in an awkward position here, Bevan. Yeah, really hard position to defend from. He needs to protect his neck here so DJ can't wrap out up a guillotine, and he does that.
He just needs to put his back on.
And there he goes. He's got his guard back, half guard at least.
DJ looking for the pass. He's got to put his back on the cage. He's got to underhook and put his back on the cage. And, we're seeing what happens when you don't do that,
Bevan would be here in training every day. He trains with the Jones brothers. His coach is Ramel Luistro. He's extremely strong on top. So Bevan's not going to panic from a position like this. He's going to know what it feels like to have a bigger man on top of him, putting that pressure.
The thing is, Jake, though, is he's losing the round.
Yeah,
he's losing the round in this position. That's the problem. You've got to stand up. You cannot stay there unless you're dangerous from your back. Unless you can throw up submission attempts, unless you can do that, you are losing the round. And right now, he is losing the round.
For someone on their debut, though, he's made a mistake there. He's tried to underhook the leg, and he's got himself mounted.
Now, what Bevan needs to do is he needs to get his hands in his hips, start to push him away, book him forward, and bring his hips up.
DJ's grapevining those legs, so he's making it hard for Bevan to be able to push those hips up. Yeah, he's protecting. DJ's looking for that pattern and head and arm choke that he loves. He's finished a few fights from that position, and he's looking for it there, but
can't quite get it right now. Bevan's not falling for it. As I said, he's
postured up. There's a big strike.
To push the hips, and the same mistake that we see last time. Fighters grabbing on tight and holding on. It's a waste of energy. It doesn't get you anywhere. You need to put your fists in the hips, bump them forward, and try to feed your knees through in the gap that you create. Even if you can get back to half guard. And now DJ Bowron is throwing punches. A little bit of celebration there, a little bit premature perhaps with 10 seconds left of the fight. He's not really landing. Round one over. I've got to give a strong 10-8 to DJ Bowron there. And Jay, I'll be honest with you, that's like grappling 101 there, you know what I mean? There's a lot of grappling 101 that was missing there.
He made that mistake there when he tried to unhook the leg from a half guard, letting DJ pass to the mount. He tried to control DJ. He stopped one submission, but when DJ pushed up and landed those shots, he needs to move his hips. He can't let DJ just control his position there.
The amount of times I see it,
he's cut open across the bridge of his nose too.
When someone is on top of you, you have to underhook. You have to try and get your hips out and try and bet your back up against the cage. And then from there, you can work yourself to your knees in the scramble position.
Yeah, he's getting some good advice from his corner here. He really needs to keep it. The only way that DJ took that fight to the ground then,
seconds out
to round 2,
was a trip. Bevan fell over. So if DJ can't get this back down to the floor with a legitimate takedown, Bevan has a chance.
Round 2.
And we are back for round 2. Jake, tell us what Bevan needs to do a little bit more better here.
Yeah, like I was just saying, if big knee to the body there. Look, Bevan needs to stay in this distance. He needs to make sure he doesn't end up on the bottom again. And this is that takedown. There's that shot. He's got that underhook, and he's got a whizzer on the right side.
And
DJ's looking for, there it is. There's the big takedown.
I tell you what though, that knee that landed the first 10 seconds, I heard that from back here. The sound of knee to
DJ
bone.
looking for the mount again, and he's got
mount position here.
Pretty easy mount by DJ.
Yeah, Bevan just does
and
not.
High mount. He's going to land those punches
He's
again.
give his back here. Bevan, DJ's going to look for the finish. He's looking for that rear naked choke. DJ's very high right now. If Bevan can get to his feet and push him up, he might be able to shake him off. But right now, that grapevine is just finishing this right now. His corner's got to give him advice. I'm not really seeing any advice coming out of that corner right now. He needs it. He needs to rise up, shake him off. He needs to shake him off the top now. He's got himself to the position. Oh, and he collapses back in. I think right now we may see a referee call stoppage here if he doesn't improve his position.
He needs to stand up again.
He's standing up.
DJ's very high again.
He's got to clear that hook. He's got to clear that hook. This fight might be over if he can get that in underneath his neck. He's in. He's thinking about a finish. Can he get it? He's looking for the tap. The tap's in. DJ Bowron wins the fight. This fight is over. You've got to have a basic understanding of the grappling exchanges. You've got to do it. You can have the best skills in the world. You can have the best striking skills in the world. But if you can't stop that takedown, if you can't get yourself back up to your feet, it counts for nothing unless you knock him out in the first exchange. And we've just seen that right there.
DJ really wanted that takedown. He worked for the takedown. He got the position he knew he wanted, straight to the mount, and just controlled really, really well.
Yeah. It's just.
And he's just been given his blue belt.
He's just been given his blue
belt by Ryan Robertson.
I think he's been well overdue, that one, to be totally honest. He's been a white belt for a very, very long time. And he's been around the scene for a very, very long time. He's been fighting before I started, so quite frankly, I think it's well deserved. And I will say right now as well, I was under secrecy not to say anything beforehand, but DJ Bowron came into this fight absolutely feeling awful. He said to me beforehand he was sick as a dog going to Mitchell.
The referee stops the action at 1 minute 21 seconds into round number 2. For your winner by submission due to rear naked choke out of the blue corner, DJ the Drop Bear Bowron.
So to pull that out, feeling the way he was feeling, to still get the win shows tremendous heart, and full props to DJ Bowron. That's why you train, that's why you put the work in, day out in a fight camp, so that if on the day, if you are feeling like absolute death, you can still go out there with a chance and you've still got a chance to win. That's why